So, good evening, and thank you for being here. I guess good afternoon is more appropriate. I am Father John Spicer, and with me here, making his big entrance,
hello,
Father
Jeff
Stevenson. Yay!
He has arrived.
Thank you very much. We are happy to be here with you, hosting this rather experimental bit of St. Andrew's sort of worship life. Here with the star of our show, Dr. Tom Vozzella. Yes, yes, give him a wave. There we go. Thank you very much. So, you know, this may be a little rough because we don't really know what we're doing, but we will give it our very best shot, and we will have a really good time in the process. So welcome to Stump the Organist. Let me give you some guidelines for how our evening is going to go here, or our hour, I guess, is more accurate. So, first of all, there is a limit of one request per person. So and from any time, starting now, feel free to send in your requests. You can do that either with the text number that's on the screen there, or on Facebook as a comment on the Facebook stream. Either way. Now, on the screen, it says text the title of your hymn. Please do that so we know what it is that you're asking. But also, please include your name, if you would, please, so that we can say who it is who's requesting this particular hymn. Anyway, before I tell you how to stump the organist, let me tell you that you don't have to stump the organist. If you really just want to hear your favorite hymn, that's absolutely fine. This does not have to be a contest to see who stumps him first. So if you just want to hear something, that's absolutely great. Go ahead and send that in anytime.
Though that does sound like a lot of fun.
But it kind of does sound like a lot of fun. Yeah, okay.
Like a lot of fun.
Right. So what'll happen, your requests will come in. Our highly trained and talented team here will take your requests via text and Facebook. That number via text is 816-312-5152. So you'll send that in. They will get the name and title to me, and I will look in the cornucopia of hymnal indices that I have here on my magical music stand, and find what book that might be in, and then I will give that information to Dr. Tom, and we'll see if he knows it. So there are two ways actually that you can achieve the stumping of the organist tonight. First of all, you send in your request, and we'll look the hymn up in the various hymnals, and if your hymn is not there, you have won. You have stumped him. I mean, that's it. Or perhaps more to the point, if I can't find it, which may be a different bar, but anyway.
Does that mean that you owe something versus Dr. Tom?
Sure. We'll see what that is. Yes.
All right.
So if we find your hymn, as we find your hymn, Dr. Tom will look at it and determine whether he has played it before. So if he has not ever played this hymn before, that's the second way you can stump the organist. We should have a little rim shot or something every time I say stump the organist, but we don't have that, I'm afraid. So in that case, if you pick something that Dr. Tom doesn't know, what'll happen is he will sight read your hymn. So that means he will look at the music and play it without ever having practiced it before, which to me sounds like one of my recurring nightmares, but that's just me. And if you do manage to stump the organist, you get a free CD of Holy Week and Easter organ music from Dr. Tom. Good stuff. So, I think that's enough, maybe. Shall we go ahead and start? Do we have a... here we
First one there.
Here we have... Okay, now, you've stumped me because I have no idea what hymnal to look this up in. The Royal Telephone?
Number one.
Number one. The Royal Telephone. Jewel Scott, The Royal Telephone. Perhaps we'll go on.
And Jewel, you can't make stuff up.
Yeah, really. They do actually have to be hymns. So, you want me to go on to another one, perhaps? Here is one that I know we have. Okay, so. Where it is, though, is another question. In the garden. I got it. You got it there?
Oh, look at that.
He's got it right there. All right. So, this is from Bob West, In the Garden. Nicely done, sir. Beautiful. I neglected to say before, so let me fill in just a bit here. While Dr. Tom is finding What a Friend We Have in Jesus, which is 109 in Lift Every Voice, if you want to find it there. What you're hearing him do, at least typically, the plan is, he'll play a verse pretty much straight, pretty much straightforward, and then do a verse of the hymn in improvisation, which those of you who know more about music than I do will have a better definition than I will, but it basically means playing around the melody, not exactly playing the melody itself. It also means those notes aren't anywhere in the music, so he's making all that up as he goes, which I think is fairly astonishing that that's even a thing.
That makes me sweat.
Yes,
a little
just
bit.
even thinking that that's something people do is a little scary.
Ugh.
So this is, right, What a Friend We Have in Jesus, and Bruce Thurman has requested this one. Beautiful, thank you. Our next request comes from James Tritine, and it is a St. Andrew favorite, an Episcopal favorite, Eternal Father, Strong to Save, number 608 in the Episcopal Hymnal. We may have more than we'll be able to do in an hour, and that's a nice problem.
I'm not sure I can write that
Yeah,
fast,
that's a good thing. Makes you want to stand up and salute, doesn't it? Thank you. That's great. Next we have from Charlotte McGann, "O Worship the King," and that is 388 in the Episcopal Hymnal. 388.
Dr. Tom, did you actually know where that was?
Which?
388? Off the top of your head?
"O Worship the King."
All right.
You don't have to have the hymnal memorized in order to be an organist. It probably helps, but it's not a requirement. That is improvisation. Yes, right there.
I think that's almost doodling.
Maybe a little doodling. There's a fine line
doodling.
between doodling and improvisation.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's a thin line.
I'm going to get in trouble now.
Doodle tunes?
Doodle tunes.
I don't know, but we could create
We
it.
have
and
it
make
now. We
fortune.
have it here. Okay, next we have from Franklin, and I don't know if that's a first name or a last name, but just Franklin's. Franklin. Okay. Love divine, all loves excelling. So, let's see. Where is this? 657 in the Episcopal Hymnal. thank you. Thank you, that's great. So I don't know if you are willing to do a redo or one more shot. We've had 3 more requests for the Navy hymn, which I believe you already just played a few minutes ago. But you want to do another verse of the Navy hymn or another improvisation on the Navy hymn? Because we got people still requesting the Navy hymn. 608, yeah.
Yes.
A little different one
even
this
better.
time. Yes, okay. Also known as Eternal Father, Strong to Save. Improvisation number 2 on the Navy hymn. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but that was kind of genius.
Above and beyond the call, so
Yes.
nicely done.
Now, I'm not sure how you're going to feel about this one, Dr. Tom, but somebody asked very specifically about Amy Grant's Praise to the Lord. No, I tried.
No, which
That's all I'm going to
praise
say,
to the Lord
because
that
I
is.
tried.
Okay, in further...
It's okay. We may have an episode of praise and worship songs, but
Not
Oh,
the
that's
praise.
true. I was supposed to say that off the bat. I'm sorry, I didn't say this off the bat. This really is about hymns rather than praise and worship songs, because those are the books for which we've got indices. Sorry. So pretty much hymns is what we're looking for tonight, today,
Yeah.
whatever.
But I kind of wanted to hear that on the organ, I'm not going to lie.
Well, we can work it up for praise and worship
right, fair.
Sunday, and yeah, okay.
All right.
So, Ivory Palaces, is this something new? So this is from John Huff. I have no idea what book to look it up in, though. You know where you're going? Okay.
it's not in here, then he will have stumped me.
Uh-oh.
But just because it's not here, because it's in the Cokesbury.
Tick, tick, tock, tick, tock.
Oh, we should have had that music.
Oh, yeah.
The Jeopardy music.
Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Dun,
You did not sign up to hear Jeff and me sing
Really?
game show songs, so I'm sorry about that.
Whoever submitted that,
Ivory Palaces.
they win because I don't have the book that it's in.
John Huff, ladies and gentlemen, wins
Well done.
a CD. There we go. How about, I know even where this is, I Sing a Song of the Saints of God. That's Michelle Cummins' request. It is 293 in the Episcopal Hymnal. And the resolution comes. Thank you very much. That's good.
That is one of my favorites.
Yeah? Oh, okay. One you've got? Oh, that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, indeed. I love that one too. Okay, so your good mood may change now, just possibly. And I will give you the name of the person you can raise this with later. Vitor's Toccata. What do you think? Yeah. I know it's not a hymn. That's kind of where I thought you were going to go. So Brandon Kermer is the young man you can raise that with later on.
Brandon, something about a crap list. I think you just went on it. Just FYI.
At some point tonight, there'll be a toccata.
At some point tonight. Okay, so hang on, Brandon. That may you may hear that later. Okay. Let's see. Ralph Munyon requests "There Is a Redeemer," which is number 232 in Renew. 232. Very nice, thank you. And a slight change of pace from that piece, from Bill Kircher, Up from the Grave He Arose. In the Methodist hymnal, let's see, where was this? I just had it, 322. A good old favorite for those of you from Southwest Missouri and other places, yes.
I don't know it. I'm sorry. Will I know it when I hear it?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. That'll wake you up.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Okay, thank you. Lovely. Okay, so now we have a few that I don't know where to look, in which hymnal to look to find them. So how about We Walk by Faith? Does that sound familiar? Oh, that one. I know what you're thinking. We Walk by Faith. Yeah. 209. 209, sorry. That isn't ours. That's from Patricia Eccles. Beautiful. Thank you. Not the one that the requester had in mind, apparently. The magic board over here tells me it's the Catholic one. I don't know what to do with that. But it was a version of We Walk by Faith, so.
All the ones that we've been stumped on, next time we do this, we'll do them, but we just need a little more detail.
There we go. Okay. So also in the category of, I don't know where to look this up, His Way with Thee. Leona Schaefer is requesting His Way with Thee. Yeah.
I love you guys.
We love
There's
you
also
too,
one
Dr.
from
Tom.
John up on the board too, but we'll save that for a minute.
You don't want to do the one from Bruce?
Well, I do, but I want to give him the chance to.
Oh, okay, because. Thanks, Bruce.
Ah, he found it.
Something that I've never played.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, challenge.
Okay. Yes, game on. Yes, His Way with Thee. Okay, so that's one to mark. Here. Nicely done. So that is officially stumping the organist, but I'd say the organist was not actually stumped.
That was.
I mean, you were stumped, but you got it done. I mean, well,
You never played it before, and you played it.
Like,
I wouldn't know the difference.
pretty darn
so.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably so, but the rest of us are enjoying it.
Have
so
no
don't
idea.
worry. Yes.
So.
Okay, so from the sublime to the other than sublime, we have a request from the Venerable Bruce Bauer, Archdeacon of the Diocese of West Missouri, and it's a piece you and I discussed earlier today. Drop Kick Me Jesus through the goalposts of life.
I just had to see his face. I had to see his face. Thank you, Bruce.
So there's a story here.
I knew someone would ask for it, and I tried to find a copy of it. I own a copy. I just can't find the copy that I probably got eaten up in the flood.
Probably.
But no, that is a legitimate song. It's a fun song. I won't even begin to try to sing it, but yeah, I'm not even going to try.
You know, neither are we.
No.
But yeah, that's not a real stump, but I'll give you a CD anyway.
Get a CD anyway. Nicely done.
And we got to say, drop kick me through the light.
Yeah, drop Kick Me Jesus through the goalposts of
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Kick me, Jesus.
So he is going to sing. Okay, that's all we know, right? Okay, good
Yeah.
enough. So, and another possible stump, I've looked this up and couldn't find it in what I had. Precious Memories. Donna Phelps asking for Precious Memories. And I didn't see it in the indices you gave me, so That's a total stump,
It's a
ladies and
total
gentlemen.
stump.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Okay. Another precious song. Okay. So you still get the CD, don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
Precious indeed. Thank you. Not precious Lord, take my hand. Right, yeah. So, okay. Now, this probably doesn't really count as a hymn. No, this doesn't count as a hymn, but it's a request anyway, and I would put it in the category of pastoral care. This is a pastoral care request for all of us who are aching for baseball. Baseball. We need baseball. So we have the Go Royals stadium music being requested by Bill Schlecht. I don't know if you want to try to.
And
That's okay. It's been so long, and guess what, Bill? It's not in we have. So sorry.
and Cindy, I agree.
We'll put it on the list. There we go. Yeah. No. That's good enough. Okay, so back to more sublime rather than ridiculous. St. Patrick's breastplate. So the hymn, I bind unto myself today, number 370 in the hymnal. I do too. You hope what?
This is great.
This is great. It's like the human jukebox. It's yeah. How do you beat that?
The church nerd in me is really coming out right now. So.
Totally different. Okay. I kind of think he likes that one. It's just a guess.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yes.
Brings out the Scottish
or
in him,
or
he
the
says.
Irishman or something. I don't
Whatever it
know.
is. Something in a,
Okay, so here's one that I can't find in the indices I have, but you can tell from the title or the first line, it is an old American hymn. Angry words, oh, let them never. Do you know this piece?
Cokesbury Hymnal. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, I think it was from a Presbyterian background. That would be Cokesbury, wouldn't it? So is it in that one you got? Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
No, I do not know the Angry Bird hymn.
The Angry Bird Hymn.
Cindy Obenhouse, you get a CD. Nicely done. Will you make a note of that? Somebody?
Yes.
Okay, so my hunch is this one falls into the category of one organist tweaking another.
Yeah.
Just a hunch, John Schaefer. So this is number 289 in the hymnal. The tune name is Wolvercote. The text is, "O Father, by whose servants our house was built." So maybe you can tell us why this is an organist joke. Why is this an organist joke? You don't know?
You don't know, he says.
Send it in so we can figure it is
Oh.
an organist joke.
No, I just figured it
Just
was because John
assumed
asked for it.
If it was from Mr. Schaefer.
Yeah.
I have never played it before.
Oh,
Never played it before.
Ding,
All
ding,
right.
ding, ding, ding. That's why he's asking. Okay. So, kind of came back to you in the middle, or no? You really? Okay, okay, excellent, nicely done,
Well done.
Canon Schaefer.
Because if I didn't know it, I would not have seen the temporary modulation leading into a new key.
Oh, nice. That's
Right.
just mean,
The
actually. That's
temporary modulation leading into a new key.
yeah.
That sounded like French.
something like
No,
that.
Greek.
Okay,
No? All right.
perhaps something a little better known from Jack Umbach, "Great is Thy Faithfulness." So that would be 140 in the Methodist hymnal. There we go.
Nice.
Very, very good. Okay, so we have a request. Where was this? I just lost it.
Which?
This is my song. Oh, there it is. This is my song. Do you know this?
Yes.
Yeah, like this is my story. This is my song. I'm guessing
That one actually might make me cry a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nobody sees it.
do you know where Blessed Assurance is? Or you want me to?
Pulling out the classics.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you for that. Now, it is just past 6 o'clock. I kind of think he could go all night, but we probably don't want to ask him to do that. How many more do you want to do? Are you good? Do you want to keep going?
Well, how many do you have?
Several. They keep coming, so. A few more?
Yeah, we're good.
A few more. Okay, cool. So how about, in the Episcopal hymnal, there is a balm in Gilead. So, let's see, where was this? 676 in the Episcopal hymnal.
One of my all-time favorites also.
That's from Wendy Burgess,
Thank you, Wendy.
as well as Father Jeff.
Yes. We're on the same page.
Nicely done. That's great. Let's see. Also, sorry, from the Episcopal hymnal, Alleluia, sing to Jesus, which is, where am I? Yeah, it is, 460 or 461, I'm not sure. We did? Okay, sorry. Then how about, let's see, this is from Kevin Grice, number 269 in the Episcopal hymnal, Ye Who Claim the Faith of Jesus. We don't know this one. Okay. So write that.
Who is that?
If you would, Kevin Grice's 269. Give it a shot. Nicely done for not having played that before.
Well done.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, here's perhaps another possible stump, at least I don't know quite where to look this up. Palm Springs. Does that sound familiar to you?
Not the place.
Harold Ivan Smith, if you're watching at this point, you should be here getting the look that I am now getting in your place. So you owe me a copy of your most recent book. Sir, Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
You're looking at me like I should know.
What's the Bob Hope theme song?
The Bob Hope theme song?
He's from Palm Springs.
Well, he is from Palm Springs, but I don't think that's necessarily the same piece.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look that one up.
Okay, we'll move on from that. So there's also a request for Psalm 100 from Fiona Wadsworth. Now there are a gazillion settings of Psalm 100, so I'm not sure which one that would be. Colleen, do you know anything more than that title?
It's Flora Wadsworth.
Oh, Flora, sorry, Flora Wadsworth. But anyway, do you know anything more about the Psalm 100?
She says it is something that is in the Episcopalian
Hymnal?
Well,
or Book of Common Prayer.
Well, it's in the BCP, but
yeah, I mean, there are a lot of settings of, it's the Jubilate. I mean, there are all kinds of settings. Anyway, you want to pick one, or you go on to something else? He'll make one up. Your
'cause that's
very
what
own
Dr. Tom does.
composition, Flora Wadsworth. Okay. Your very own improvisation on the jubilate. You would not hear that literally anywhere else in the world tonight.
Or ever again.
Yeah. No. Which is the joy of improvisation. Okay, from Tom McGann, How Great Thou Art, which is probably in a ton of them, but in the Methodist hymnal number 77. A couple more. Okay. We are winding down because some of us need to eat. Very nicely done. Perhaps that is...
Wow.
Do you want to do one more, or is that it? Yeah, I'll get you improve on that. I don't know. Well, that's probably...
right.
You know, nobody requested Amazing Grace.
Nobody
Amazingly
requested.
enough.
And I have to tell you, if anybody was within a mile, you could have stepped out on your porch and just heard.
Yeah, through the stone walls.
Through the
actually.
stone walls. That was, wow, big.
But yes, Amazing Grace sounds like a good way to end. And we'll just go out on that. So let me just now, before Tom plays Amazing Grace, say thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time and creating the community that is both virtual and actual, sometimes more one than the other. But thank you for incarnating the presence of this place by showing up tonight online. It's been a joy to have you here. And thank you, Tom, for doing this. This is an
Amen.
amazing gift, an amazing thing to be able to do. And thank you for the effort and the talent.
We need to make sure we get the addresses of people we don't know.
Yeah, for people who, so let's see, let me see if there are, if you are, let's see, I think you can find John Schaefer probably. It's Donna Phelps we have, Leona we have, Jewel Scott we have, John Huff, is this somebody you know? So John Huff, if you are still watching, if you could text your address or contact information in some way so we can get your address, we would appreciate that very much. So we'll go out with Amazing Grace, and thanks again for being here. And a standing ovation of one. Hooray.